Oh my gosh. That's good. That's really good. I mean, like, Paranormal really is just faces, but that's dress and yeah. It's like her neck is snapped, and that looks like hair, eyes. Usually when it comes to Paranormal, yeah, I'm very incredulous of this, but it's this is more than paranoia. That's a figure. Hello, my friends. Once again, we meet again. That was redundant. But yeah, so welcome back to Ghostbusting. We're on volume 15 of Bizarre Bub series. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with Ghostbusting, I'm probably gonna be uploading a video to kind of explain what the mission statement for Ghostbusting is. It should be somewhere on the screen if I've made it already. If not, then check around for other videos because they should be there eventually. I have a backlog of videos I need to upload. But anyway, enough delay. Let's get started.
Sandra Fulton posted the following video on Facebook and writes, "So this is a friend of ours. His name is Jack, and he's deaf. Jack is signing to someone on his phone, and while doing so, something runs behind him. I sent this in and had it analyzed. There were 2 other entities in the video as well that his phone camera didn't pick up. Here's the video she posted."
Is it gonna be why I think? Yes, it is. Okay. If you watch other videos, if you watch my previous videos, then you already know what I'm gonna say here, which is this is a very. I mean, there's only been I think 3 or 4 videos since I started this series, which has this weird, which features shadows that just run right across the screen. And I'm so baffled by this because the skeptic in me thinks that it's okay, well, there has to be some sort of a tutorial about how to add these shadows in order to fake a ghost video. But I've looked on YouTube, and then I've also done Google searches to try and figure how to add shadows, or maybe I'm not searching for the right thing, but it's just so common. It feels like it has to be fake, but I cannot find any tutorial about how to do this, which has the opposite part where it's I think this is actually maybe genuine depiction, or I think these videos of where it goes just a shadow just runs across the screen, I think that actually is maybe genuine. And I think that actually is pretty compelling evidence of, paranormal, spirits, supernatural, whatever you want to say. It's, yeah. What? Because I don't think this guy probably doesn't edit his videos. This guy doesn't seem like he would take the time to just create a hoax or something. I could be wrong. But it's yeah, that. Is there any way I could let's see if I can capture it. Yeah. What is that? What is that? Because it looks because I mean, it looks like that's it right there, and then there's really nothing much here. It's just it just has this motion blur, which makes it look like it has a body. I have heard it could be there's a bird or a bat that's trapped, but I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just maybe it's a camera glitch, but I want to believe this is this is just, it's a common enough phenomenon with ghost videos that it's I want to believe that this is actually something. Yeah. What is that?
Behind him is what appears to be a shadowy silhouette, but it moves really fast. I can't think of anything to explain this, but let me know if you have any theories.
I have no explanation either.
In the following video, user Misbehaving1 was in her driveway fixing the decorations on her fence when the following happens.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Out of all the skulls, this one moves, and it's towards the direction of Misbehaving1.
That's insane.
To her, there was no string attached, and if the wind caused this, then why didn't the rest move? The creepiest part about this isn't just the skull itself, but the way it moves. It turns almost in the same way as someone
robotic.
who's trying to get a glimpse of something that passed by them. As always, what are your thoughts on?
And it's this is just, it's one of those it's like one of those spear point fences too, which is also what a great idea to put the skulls on the spear points, or I don't know what the name for this type of fences is, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like, where it has like the spear points, for less than a better word, but it's like, yeah, and like, because like one could say that like maybe it's like robotic, or maybe there's like a pivot thing, but it's like I don't see a wire or anything that would like control the head. So what the heck is that?
There was no string attached, and if the wind caused this, then why didn't the rest move?
Oh, I love
The creepiest part about this isn't just the skull itself, but the way it moves.
Yeah.
It turns almost in the same way as someone who's trying to get a glimpse of something that passed by them. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
I can't explain it.
Sunny Deeds is a YouTuber who does ghost hunting videos with his friend CJ. Out of all the places they've explored, one in particular has had the most activity. That place is Honeycut Farms, a farm that is known to be haunted. And even though both Sunny and CJ knew this, they were still shocked by what happened while spending the night there. During one of their investigations, they encountered something pretty creepy.
Who was banging on the wall? Me? You keep saying me. I don't know who me is. Please tell me your name. What the hell? Something just flew off the counter. I can't get this off. What the hell? What the hell was it?
That's good. That's really good.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know that was there. Something flew right off the camera. Guys, you saw it right on camera. What the hell? All right, I think I'm gonna go, I don't know if that's some sign that I need to get the hell out of here, and go get up with CJ. I don't know what's going on with him down there, but, Jesus.
What better way to end a paranormal investigation than with poltergeist activity?
Anyway, so what do you guys think about that one? Do you think one's a hoax, or do you think that's some actual genuine footage? I can see it both ways. I want to believe that's real. I really do. And it looks like it could be.
I don't find sleepwalking to be scary. It's a disorder, and there's nothing creepy about that. But then I see this video, and I rethink what I said. Take a look.
Lexi?
So she's sleepwalking?
Lexi? Lexi? Hey. Stop staring at me like that. Alexis! Yo, you're starting...
I've never met anyone who actually sleepwalks. I always thought like sleepwalking was like a myth. And because it's like, it seems like it's, like you see it in cartoons, but it's like, I don't know, it just seems, I know it is like a real phenomenon, but like I don't know. I've just never met anyone actually sleepwalks.
Freak me
I
the
think say it's like a
out.
comedic thing.
Mom!
Gosh,
Mom!
she's not blinking.
Mom!
Gosh, that is,
Stop! Why are you
not-
crying?
she's not blinking. Wow,
Hello?
man, she's like the
Lexi?
staring
Mom!
contest world champion. She has not blinked.
She's just standing here staring at me.
Relax. Hey. Come on, go lay down.
I would have left in an instant. I'd be so uncomfortable. But
Like-
aside from how I
Like, you know, it's weird because like I realize this is just her like her face and everything. It's like it's so creepy and demented, but like the entire video is just focused. Like she does not blink at all. That is, to me, that's the most incredible part of that. Is that like, because how long is this? Like, okay, we're at like, it's like that's like when she comes back. I mean, yeah, so it's like almost a minute because it's at the 5 minute mark. So it's like, I mean, she doesn't blink for like almost a minute, which is not like, I mean, it seemed like it was like 2 or 3 minutes, but gosh, still like not blinking for a minute is crazy.
would have left in an instant. I'd be so uncomfortable. But aside from how I would have felt, how would you have reacted? I'm pretty sure your reaction would be a lot more different than mine.
Ooh, scary. Good figure out. I have to record this stuff at night.
Gus DX is a ghost hunter on YouTube who conducts paranormal investigations.
Okay. This guy is like, oh, this guy is. It's quite flamboyant.
Gus DX is a ghost hunter on
Can't take this guy
YouTube who
seriously as a
conducts
ghost hunter.
paranormal investigations at the world's most haunted places. There is one place in particular at which Gus encountered something pretty creepy.
He's got a really nice scarf.
Gus was spending the night inside a mansion when he caught the following on camera. Take a look.
Oh putain. T'as l'impression que quelqu'un marche dans les escaliers, quoi.
Oh, he's French. Okay, well that explains it. Well, I won't go back.
Gus DX is a ghost
Okay.
hunter.
Well, that explains. Yeah, he's French. That explains it. Like that is the most French-looking person. I guess. Yeah, maybe I'm a bigot because it's like maybe I just interpret like all French people to look flamboyant or effeminate. But it's like, yeah, it's like looking back, it's like okay, he's so obviously French. Anyway, back to what he was saying. Back to the video.
Oh putain. T'as l'impression que quelqu'un marche dans les escaliers, quoi.
Oh. Okay.
Je vous entends marcher.
If there's anything I've learned from watching movies about
That's it?
haunted mansions, it's that you don't stay in them. But props to those who can spend the night and leave with evidence like this.
Okay, maybe I was just so focused on him being French that I wasn't really paying attention to like what he's. Oh, he's hearing noises outside. Oh. Okay. I guess I was just so focused on his scarf. I have attention deficit disorder. I just get
J'ai l'impression que
distracted
quelqu'un
at random
marche
things.
dans les escaliers, quoi.
Even then, I still don't really hear it.
Je vous entends marcher.
Crickety building, like it does sound there's a little bit of noise outside, but again, it just seems like it's a crickety building.
If there's anything I've learned from watching movies about haunted mansions, it's that you don't stay in them. But props to those who can spend the night and leave with evidence like this. A security guard running a late night shift comes across something pretty creepy. I'll let him explain what happened.
Hola, me filmo para dar constancia de esto porque
One thing I've learned is that if the person is speaking Spanish, Latin America has, I don't know what it is with like paranormal stuff in Latin America, but it's like 10 times creepier than it is in the US. Like in the US, it's like, it's like, ooh, there's like some sort of like weird spirit or something. And like in Latin America, it's like dolls are coming alive. There's like weird, like wailing nuns. Like Latin America has Latin America has some of the best and creepiest ghost footage I've seen. And
está pasando algo muy
I've
loco,
learned to,
muy
whenever,
loco.
I've learned to, like, whenever I hear someone speaking Spanish, I'm like, oh no, I get like the sense of dread. Just for ghost videos, not just when I randomly hear someone speaking Spanish, I'm like, oh no, it's a Spanish person. I'm not helping my case here.
Yo hace años que trabajo de noche, nunca vi algo como esto. Estoy todos los días sentado ahí, 12 horas.
I'm a bigot against the Hispanic people.
Esto es muy loco.
Gosh, Jeff, that.
Miren, no se ve nada. No se ve nada.
Okay.
Lo que yo veo ahora, la puta madre, es algo muy fuerte, nunca pasó. Miren, 12 horas. Estoy todos los... Hola, me filmo para dar constancia de esto porque está pasando algo muy loco, muy loco. Yo hace años que trabajo de noche, nunca vi algo como esto. Estoy todos los días sentado ahí, 12 horas.
12 hours.
Esto es muy loco. Miren, no se ve nada. No se ve nada. Lo que yo veo ahora, la puta madre, es algo muy fuerte, nunca pasó. Estoy asustado, pero posta. ¿La ven? ¿Llegan a ver? Hay una mujer en la puerta del edificio. Una mujer al lado del portero eléctrico. Esto hay... ¿Lo ven? Acerquemos. Hay una mujer al lado del portero eléctrico. Son las 2:30. Una mujer al lado del portero eléctrico. Son...
Okay, that's... I mean, this is just pareidolia. This is just pareidolia. Because it's like... I get that it looks like a woman from there. But it's really just the ankle. Because this is just... Because it's like... Okay, that's a car. And that, like... This woman's dress is, like... That's just a street. And that's a sidewalk. Like you can... I mean, like, you know, ghosts are transparent, so maybe it's not a compelling case, but it's like, yeah, I mean, that's just reflection. That's just the street. That's the sidewalk. That's, yeah, and then I don't know. I feel like this
Las
is a
2:30 de la
open and shut
mañana.
case.
Esa imagen nunca apareció, nunca. Estoy todos los días cada 12 horas. Eso nunca apareció en la vida. Ni temprano, apareció recién y no se mueve. Ahora, vamos a ver. No hay nada, ven ahí, no hay nada. No hay nada.
Yeah, that's...
Pero cuando yo veo las cámaras, me aparece la mujer por las cámaras. ¿La ven? Una locura. La primera vez en la vida que me aparece
It's
esa
just a
mujer.
weird reflection of the light.
There are
Like if the woman was moving, it'd be a different story. But this is like, it's just a stagnant figure of this woman. So it's just paranoia. That's all it is. Like, if the figure was moving, I would give it more credibility. But it just looks like a person. You know, it's just light and reflection stuff.
appears to be a faint image of what seems to be a woman standing outside the building. But this can only be seen through the camera.
Yeah, maybe
In
you
person,
differ.
there's no one there.
What do you
What's
think?
even more odd about this is that this is the first time he's seen this. The camera has been recording the spot for as long as he could remember, and not once did this apparition appear on camera. There doesn't seem to be an explanation for this, but if you think there is, feel free to share down below. Poison Ivy was at home when the following happened.
Poison ivy. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's a ding-dong ditch. Or maybe someone just dropped a
here?
package?
Nobody. I thought I imagined the knock, but I guess you heard it too. I did. Ain't nobody here.
There's a common saying that you shouldn't open the door after hearing a knock and seeing no one outside. It's believed that if you were to open it, you'd be letting in an evil spirit.
It's clearly Halloween.
Perhaps
so
Poison
ding-dong
Ivy let
ditching.
in something terrible. Who knows?
I mean,
Now this could have been someone who knocked and left immediately. But if you look closely at the door when the knock was heard, there doesn't appear to be anyone there. A shadow or so.
there's also something covering over the window. But yeah, it's when this video shot is obviously sometime around Halloween. I know it's not terribly like as much anymore, but like I'm sure people still ding dong ditch, and that's my explanation. You know, who knows? I could be wrong.
Silhouette would have indicated otherwise, but there was neither. So if no one knocked, then what did? Many of you have reached out to me, letting me know that I missed something in one of my videos, which I thank you all for doing, as I wouldn't have noticed. The video in question is this one, which features a clip where a group of policemen took part in a police operative inside an abandoned hospital and encountered something pretty creepy.
This
Here's
is
the
with,
part
like,
that I
swinging
missed.
door. Okay, yeah, okay. I pointed this out in the previous video with this video, but yeah, there's something there, and that's
There seems to be someone or something peeking at the officers.
I mean, there's like it could just be a bunch of debris. What am I doing? I want to believe. Yeah, no, that's so creepy.
There
is
seems to
so
be
creepy.
someone or something peeking at the officers. I don't know what it is, but there's something off-putting about it.
I
And
really
it
wanna see
doesn't
the
help
full
that this
video
took
of
place inside an
wherever this
abandoned
clip comes
hospital.
from.
I'm interested in hearing what you think this might be.
Because I've only seen the clip of like where the door's opening and shutting rapidly, and then like the cops hear something down the hall, and then like they run down the hall, and then they run past this, you know, the spot, and then that's like where the clip ends. I want to see the full clip of what this police footage was.
The following was posted by Reddit user Red Desert Cowboy, who writes, "This is a photo taken at a school demolition in 2012 by a woman who was snapping pictures of the demolition process. Upon review, she noticed a figure standing just left of center in the passageway.
Ooh, yeah.
Could this be a case of pareidolia, or is this actually an image of a ghost?"
Wow. Yeah. No, that's, I mean, huh. I mean, like, pareidolia really is just faces, but that's dress and like, yeah. Looks like her neck is snapped, and that looks like hair, eyes. Usually when it comes to pareidolia, I'm very like incredulous of this, but it's like this is more than pareidolia. That's a figure. Wow.
Ghost. If it's the latter, way.
It's anyway. I don't know why I needed to like reverse that.
Could this be a case of pareidolia, or is this actually an image of a ghost? If it's the latter, then this has
I don't
got to be the
know.
most terrifying image I've seen in a while. It's the bent neck for me that creeps me
Yeah.
out.
Definitely.
Louise Blake was sleeping in the same room as her child when the following happens. There's a lot going on in this video, so pay close attention.
Okay. Pay close attention to what?
If you didn't notice, the TV turns off by itself soon after we hear the voice. There are floating orbs in the video as well, but the probability of this being dust easily dismisses this. However, both the voice and the TV turning off seem to be enough to make this a paranormal incident. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. Anyway, well, that was Bizarre Bub Volume 15 of his series. And this has been Ghostbusting Volume 15. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more all throughout September, October. I'm uploading a video every single night until Halloween, so stay tuned.